And when I got there, they wouldn't do it. I want to get a hair transplant. I'm not being bald. I contacted the company that the influencers have got theirs done with, and they were messaging me on WhatsApp. They're like, send photos of your hair. Like, we need to do an assessment. I had to fill out a questionnaire, all that. I showed them the vitiligo. They're like, that's all good. But when we take hair follicles from the back, some of the grey hair might be like transported to the front. And I was like, that's all good, because at the time I was dyeing my hair, so my hair all looked brown. So I was like, I don't care if grey hair transfers from the back to the front, because I'm just going to dye it, so it's all Gucci. And now, even if I did get a hair transplant, I wouldn't care either, because I'm all about being my true self this year. And I paid the deposit, booked my flights to Turkey. I think they wanted to be paid in cash, so I just paid the deposit and then I had the rest of the money in cash to bring over with me. Anyway, the following day I was picked up, brought to the clinic, and they wanted to do the like in-person consultation. And when I went into the consultation room, the doctor had no English, and he like was like ushering me over towards him and looking at my hair. There was a translator there, and the translator was like, he won't do it because of your skin condition. And I was like, which one? Because I have psoriasis and I have vitiligo. And he was like, no, not psoriasis. And then I was like, vitiligo? And he was like, let me look. And he was like looked up something on his phone. He was like, we can't do it because of the alopecia. And I was like, what? I don't have alopecia. Like, I've been going to dermatologists for years. I have psoriasis, I do have vitiligo, but I do not have alopecia. And they were like pointing towards my vitiligo, and they were saying, like pointing at it, being like, oh, you have alopecia. And I was like, no, I don't. And if I do have alopecia, is that not like your hair falling out? I'm at a hair transplant clinic, can you not fix it? But basically they were like, we won't do it. And I think because I was like super anxious over there, kind of nervous being my own, I didn't put up too much of a fight, so I did just leave. I lost the cost of my flights, obviously, which were a couple of €100, and the cost of the 5-star accommodation for 3 nights. But I just thought it was such bad form, like telling me when on the video consultations, when I was sending the videos on WhatsApp, that everything was Gucci, all good to go, and then when I get there, they look at the exact same thing and tell me no. That's my experience. I went to Turkey to get a hair transplant, never got a hair transplant, still looking for a hair transplant.